Hisense PX3 Pro versus the PT1. And the real question is whether the pricier one earns that gap in your living room. The PX3 Pro pushes 3,000 lumens against the PT1's 2,500, and on paper that sounds decisive. But paying more only makes sense if you actually see it where you watch, and going cheaper stings if your room is bright and the picture washes out. By the end, you'll know which one fits you. Let's break it down. So let's put that brightness gap where it actually matters, which is your living room with a lamp on and a window behind you. 3,000 lumens on the PX3 Pro against 2,500 on the PT1 is a real gap, but it's narrower than those numbers feel, and it doesn't change what either one is. Neither turns a sunlit room into a big TV. Owners of both keep circling the same point, that ambient light softens the image fast, and one PT1 owner says even a single basement light washes it out. What the extra brightness buys you is headroom, so that matters most if you watch daytime sports or you're pushing toward 150 inches. Under 120 with the blinds down, I don't think you'd call it in a blind test. And here's what the spec sheet buries. On color and contrast, these are the same projector. Both run a triple laser engine. Both cover 110% of the BT 2020 color range, which is about as wide as color gets on any display today. And both sit at 3,000 to 1 native contrast. Do not assume a bigger number automatically means a better picture, which is why, for movies, they land closer than the price gap suggests. Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and IMAX Enhanced are on both, and the PT1 throws in filmmaker mode. So dark scene detail comes down to your room and your screen far more than which model you bought. The PT1 does carry one real risk though, and it's the rainbow effect. Several owners see color flashes around white subtitles and bright text, and a couple of them sent the projector back over it. Most people never notice it, but if you or anyone in the house is sensitive to that, this is the one to see in person first. All of that assumes you can get the image square on the wall, and that's less automatic than the marketing implies. Both sit inches from the wall, with a throw ratio of about 0.2 on either one, and both scale from 80 to 150 inches. The PX3 Pro's auto keystone is the weak spot. It asks you to photograph the projected pattern with your phone and upload it, and plenty of owners couldn't get it to work and squared the picture by hand. A few also fought to get one corner perfectly sharp, which you'd notice on Xbox menus and text more than during a movie. The PT1 is the same story. Precise placement or nothing. On the screen question, though, there's an opinion about the PX3 Pro worth hearing. I put it on a plain off-white living room wall, and after adjusting the feet, the keystone, and the focus, every part of the image came out crystal clear. A perfectionist will still want a proper screen, but for Netflix and sports after dinner, it's stunning. Gaming is where they finally stop being twins. The PX3 Pro gives you 2 HDMI 2.1 ports with auto low latency mode plus a third HDMI, and it's officially certified for Xbox if that's your console. It can hit 240 Hz, but only by dropping to 2K, so nobody's getting 4K at 240. The PT1 lists the same headline refresh number, and I'd ignore it because the verified US spec is 4K at 60 Hz and nothing more. What the PT1 does have that the PX3 Pro doesn't is active 3D. If you own glasses and a 3D library, that's a genuine reason to pick the cheaper one. For console and PC gamers, the PX3 Pro is the one built for it. Day to day, both run Google TV with the same apps and the same remote feel, so there's no advantage either way. Same for sound. The PX3 Pro has 50 watts tuned by Harman Kardon, and the PT1 has 46 watts with DTS:X added, both with Dolby Atmos and both pass audio out to a soundbar or receiver, though a few PX3 Pro owners have had to wrestle with the EARC handshake. Fan noise is mild on both, but some PX3 Pro units develop a high-pitched whine you'll hear in quiet scenes. Laser life is rated at 25,000 hours on either one, which is a decade of evening viewing. So where does the extra money go? The PX3 Pro costs quite a bit more, and you're paying for the brightness headroom, the Harman Kardon speakers, the HDMI 2.1 gaming ports, and the Xbox certification. The PT1 gives you the identical color range, the same contrast, the same Dolby Vision and Google TV, plus 3D for a lot less. Here's where the cheaper model is surprisingly competitive. Here's the call. For most of you, the PT1 is the smarter buy because you get the same laser engine, the same color, the same contrast, and the same Dolby Vision for a lot less money. And the picture difference only shows up in conditions most people don't watch in. The PX3 Pro earns the extra spend if you game on a console and want those faster ports and the Xbox certification, or if you're going really big on the diagonal with daylight coming in. But if you've got glasses and discs sitting in a cabinet, 3D settles it for the PT1. And if colored fringing around bright text bothers your eyes, go see that one running before you commit. And you, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. Both linked below in the description.